lot of records. I have records from many different hospitals.
Okay. Look, let's talk. You've been under the belief that you had a metastasized cancer, a serious heart problem requiring surgery and possibly a pacemaker. And you're telling me you haven't even read your records and haven't been to a doctor in a year. Now, come on, what the hell's going on here? You either know that what you're saying is not true, and so you hide behind confusion, or you don't know it, and you can't even wrap your head around it. So what's going on?
I don't know. I'm lost.
No, you're not. You know that none of this makes sense, right?
I do understand that it doesn't make sense. I do understand that.
If you thought you had cancer and learned that you didn't, you would be like, you just won the lottery, right?
Right, but I still don't even 100% believe you right now.
Do you believe you have cancer?
I don't know. I don't know.
Come on. The biopsy said you didn't have cancer.
No,
your doctor said you don't have cancer. You told people you had a hysterectomy.
My heart condition is worse than what you guys think it is. I know it for a fact. I live it. I live it every day.
You haven't been to a doctor in a year. How do you know what your heart condition is?
Because I feel it. I feel it inside of my body.
So you've self-diagnosed?
I suppose.
Are you taking your medication for it?
No. I try to get my medications for it, but I don't always have the money.
Okay, so you're claiming conditions that everybody says you don't have. The ones you do have, you don't take treatment for. But yet you're out, you say, well, I can't get the medicine, but you're out buying drugs on the street. What? Come on.
No, you're right.
What's going on?
I don't
know is not an answer. Give me an answer.
I'm trying to think of an answer.
How about the truth? Just tell me the truth. Don't censor. Just tell me the truth. You told your kids that you have stomach cancer? Because if you've told those children that you're dying, I think it's fair. I want you to tell me the truth about what the hell's going on. You have a condition you're not treating, but yet you're out buying drugs on the street. You're claiming conditions that doctors say you don't have. I tell you you don't have it. I show you the records that say you don't have it. You say, well, I never read my records. You haven't read them, but I have. So you say, I wish I had a timeline. So you know what? I got one. ... You go, oh, well, gee, I don't know if I believe that. You wanted a timeline? I gave you one.
I don't know what you're asking me right now. I don't know what's going on. I'm like...
You're either lying to me or you're lying to yourself.
I'm not lying to anybody.
If you're telling yourself you have disorders and diseases you don't have...
Which I'm not.
So you believe you have these disorders.
Right.
You've convinced yourself you have them.
I mean, I haven't convinced myself. If you hear it from a doctor, you're going to take it for its word.
No doctor has ever told you you had stomach cancer.
I sat in that room, and I heard the word cancer.
You left the hospital before the results came in. So isn't it you that decided you had stomach cancer? No. Why would he do a biopsy and tell you the results before they came back?
What do you mean? I didn't get the results for 2 weeks after I got out of the hospital.
It's coming up on 3 years. Reckon you'd have gotten a lot sicker in the last 3 years?
Yeah, I've been trying to keep myself healthy, but yeah.
Have you told your kids that you have stomach cancer?
My kids know that I'm sick.
That wasn't my question.
No, my kids don't know that I have stomach cancer.
Because if you've told those children that you're dying, that you have stomach cancer,
no, I've never told them that I was dying. I've never told my children that I was dying. Never.
Did they see your GoFund page where you say, after the first year, I start the fight for my life?
Yeah, the older ones probably saw that.
Do you think that's fair to those children?
No, definitely not. I don't think
particularly when you're sitting there with a record in your house that says